Whoa. What up, guys? Oh, it's so cool.
A true athlete surveys the playing field before engaging
Dude,
in sport.
I can't
Mindful of the
ski.
cloudless sky and bright sun, the treacherous terrain and tundra
horrible.
hidden beneath nature's white blanket of deception.
Bro, it's so hard. For me, it's so hard.
Padding. I definitely need some more padding.
Because I went on a field trip.
Maybe you pushing me into that tree had a little something
on a
to do
field
with
trip,
it.
like,
We'll just have to
when I
call
was
the
in high school.
caretaker and ask him to bring over a spare key. There's really no way around it.
How?
And they had slopes.
There are no payphones around here. That villa's under construction, and the bus just left.
I was horrible, bro.
We'll have to rely on the generosity of our neighbor.
And bow
And it's
down
scary,
before
too.
some rich nose and her
Looking
overpriced
down.
poodle? I don't think so. I'll handle this my way.
Hey, you there! Yes, I knew it. I thought I recognized you, Detective. The Richard Moore. I'm an avid fan of your work. I follow your cases in the newspaper.
His head's literally shaped like a head.
Impressed.
I mean, egg.
The decor is postmodern, strong
Bruh.
yet inviting.
You don't have the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Please forgive my deplorable manners. I didn't ask your name. Are you Detective Moore's daughter?
Yes, my name's Rachel. And this is our little friend, Conan Edagawa. He's the reason we're all here.
Ah.
You mean boyfriend?
Say, these lion head ornaments are magnificent. Are they made of solid gold?
Lion.
Of course
What
not.
I need is a horse. Guess we can't have everything.
A horse?
Huh?
Yes, I can see where horses would have improved the ambiance.
That was
No,
odd.
that's not what I meant.
Professor O'Connor!
Horse. We
Nicholson,
need a
yes?
horse.
You're late, Professor. You'd better hurry before people start to leave. Oh, I see you have some guests.
Yes, a pleasant
Horse.
surprise. Expect 3 more for dinner.
Oh, I see.
Whoa.
So
I don't know
you're
what that
all
is, but it
medical
looks good.
students attending the same college?
Why, yes, that's correct,
Horse.
miss. And under the expert tutelage of the great Professor Shane O'Connor. It's a luxury I try not to take for granted. Fortunately, I've had the honor to have been studying under Dr. O'Connor for over 10 years now.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I transferred over to the docks camp after spending 3 miserable semesters.
From Full Metal Alchemist, that voice.
No thermometer from a stethoscope.
The guy with the daughter.
Gary and Tommy are right. You should have heard his dissertation. It was genius.
Oh, I agree. I believe you're referring to his development of alternative treatments for colon cancer, aren't you?
The link to DNA restructuring alone should guarantee him a king's ransom.
Oh, it was nothing. Anyone with my brain power could have done it easy.
Dude, he's smashed. He's so smashed, his eyes are all red.
Beverages.
Looks like his
favorite snacks, which I
eyes are
forgot
blushing.
to buy. Smile, Crystal. The party won't
All
die
right.
without potato chips.
It would be better, though.
And some peanuts.
Caesar salad, please.
Chips and soda I can
Hey,
handle.
dude, can you
Anything
shut up?
else, I need a list. Tom?
So now it's time.
Chick-fil-A.
The store closes at 10 o'clock, Carrie. You'll have to hurry if you want to make it.
Thanks for the update.
I'm guessing Egghead
Quick,
dies.
what time is it?
Well, it's 8:58 by my watch.
Oh, he has to go
Where's he going?
kiss his
To
horse?
watch a TV show. He's hooked on that new soap
About
opera.
horses?
I forget the name of it. Says he never misses an episode.
Torrential Hearts! I love that show!
Tommy Masters, where are you going?
I'm going night skiing. Where else? I should be
Oh,
back
he gonna get
sometime
eaten by a
around
bear.
11. Try not to have too much fun without me.
Get out of here. Nobody wants you.
You know, 15
You're a
years
dick.
ago, I would have joined him. Guess I'll just settle for a hot bath. Call me when the snacks arrive.
Hey, speaking of calling, Rachel, did you contact the caretaker about our keys?
I completely forgot.
Oh, don't worry. It's late. You're welcome to sleep here tonight if you'd like. It looks as though your father has already taken me up on that offer.
She's a little too pushy with that. Them wanting to sleep.
Trash duty.
Them
I'll be back in a
sleeping there.
Okay.
Those she has the dead bodies in there. The half torso and the half the legs.
I know you love me. Just hold me, darling. Never let go.
Bro, soap operas are so cheesy.
I did Carrie, your twin sister, but I must leave you now. I have no choice.
Why, Torrent? At least tell me why you're
The,
leaving. I
the
deserve
Spanish ones are hilarious. Oh, I told you. Okay, so
Oh, thank
Okay.
goodness. I was so worried. The weather
Not
getting
her.
worse by the minute. doing back so early?
Him.
Snowing. I couldn't see 3
Bang.
feet in front of me. I need to warm up a bit.
Sake?
Yeah, that's some strong stuff.
Oh, back already?
You're just in
That's
time.
how I react
Tell
with
us about.
Coca-Cola.
Not nearly as satisfying as those, what happened to my Caesar salad?
Sold out.
Alright, we gotta be
Custom
looking.
anchovies. Everything else I
Something
was
is
able
odd.
to find. Except ice cream. I'm afraid they were out of that as well.
You know, Carrie,
Who
you're
want
a
ice
fine
cream
med
when it's
student, but you really
freezing?
are a terrible errand girl.
Why the long face? What's the matter?
Dr. O'Connor's show ended 10 minutes ago. I think he should be here by now.
Relax, kid. He always
Oh, he's
records
dead.
the show, then plays back his favorite scenes. It's a sick obsession.
Wait, what?
Revenge? Is that what you call this? This trip tonight? It was all planned, wasn't it? But you didn't count on him being here. Detective Moore is the world's finest sleuth, master of the criminal mind. He'll find clues, hunt you down. He won't rest until he's brought you to justice.
What the fuck is
Your dad
that?
passes out. He doesn't mess around.
Yeah, he sleeps.
Bro,
with
that's
Becky
something
every night.
of
Already
nightmares.
past 11 o'clock. That's enough time to watch
This
the
dude has-
entire show twice.
He might
That
be
dude has a
asleep.
knife
I'll go
on
check
his
him.
back. In his back. The blood's going
I
in
always
his
pictured him to be
eyes.
a little less,
Of a lush, behold the
And
mind
with
of
his
the media.
I was not expecting that, bruh.
Carrie!
Oh my god. That's fucked, bro.
no pulse. He's dead.
Are you sure? Check again.
Well, the very least we can do is untie him.
Only if you want to set his killer free. You're
Oh,
tampering with the crime scene. You've done your job, doctors. Now let me do mine.
Dad, I called the authorities, but no one can get to us because of the storm. They said we're on our own.
of course.
The law doesn't take a break from bad
Obviously.
weather, and neither do I. Looks like a case for the world's greatest detective, me, Richard Moore.
Where do you come up with this stuff?
Bro, that shit went up to his head.
Listen up, people. Before I begin
Oh,
my
no, he's too
investigation, I
drunk.
need to know who has touched what in this room.
We arrived just before you did. The only thing that was touched was the body.
And what about you, Miss Nicholson? You found the victim. What was your reaction?
My reaction? I collapsed. I'm not accustomed to seeing someone with a knife stuck in their back.
Is anything of value stored in this room? Something that might attract a thief?
There's a safe beside the television in the right side cabinet.
Let's see.
Okay, look.
Someone wanted it open. Someone who didn't know the combination. What's inside?
Money, I assume. It's the professor's safe, and he always carried large amounts of cash. He said that he didn't trust the banks.
At least we know the motive. Robbery. He was killed for his money.
These bloodstains are odd. The pattern suggests he crawled to the wall. Even more strange,
Yeah,
why
we
is he
saw
sitting
that.
upright? Since when does blood splatter in a straight line? The tablecloth. It must have slipped off. It's covered in bloody rope marks. Was the
Wait.
professor trying to leave us a final message before he died?
Yeah, he was.
The
He
assailant's
was.
point of entry. Tape was stuck onto the window to muffle the sound of breaking glass. How thoughtful. They even left his footprints. I love snow. Quiet,
That was
Blunt. You're
random.
breaking my concentration.
Bro, come on. Damn alcoholic.
I think a thorough investigation of the body is in order. Since all of you are doctors, would someone like to volunteer?
Sure.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
All
Alright.
broken and bloody. To lose something so precious. I really liked his watch.
Do yourself a favor and
What
show
the
some
fuck?
respect.
By my estimation, the time of death was somewhere between 9:30 and 10.
That's sad. He
That's
just
very
wanted to watch his
interesting.
show,
Roughly
bro.
the time he began watching his program on TV.
Yes.
The body is covered with lacerations, ranging from distinct to superficial, but he died from suffocation, a result of 2 stab wounds penetrating his lungs.
Are you sure?
Ah.
Your lungs are just like a balloon, Detective Moore. If they're punctured, they won't expand, hence no air. You suffocate. He undoubtedly experienced excruciating
my
pain
God.
for at least 10 to 15 minutes prior to his death.
Oh my
How
God,
horrible.
that's
Who would do such a
horrible,
thing?
bro.
Who else? The killer, ma'am. In my line of
No,
business, I see this sort of scenario all the time. It probably started out as a simple burglary. The assailant enters through the window,
No.
subdues Dr. O'Connor, and tortures him for the combination to the safe. When he fails to
He
extract
wanted
the
to kill
information,
him.
he murders O'Connor out of anger and flees the same way he came in.
Too obvious.
Maybe he's right. I don't know. Yeah, too obvious. Man. That's what I was
This
trying to
man
say.
sure has a nice watch. It's so shiny.
Conan?
Didn't you say he was killed by a burglar? Boy, the robber sure must have been a dumbbell not to have stolen the professor's expensive gold watch.
True.
Right. That gold watch could easily be fenced for $1,000. No burglar would just leave it. This can only mean one thing. The
He
type
wanted to
of
kill him.
burglar we're dealing with here is extremely stupid.
Yeah, what a
Detective, doesn't it
dumbass.
seem kind of odd that a robber would be so fearless? Look
Yeah.
at the angle and condition of these footprints. They lead straight to this room in a clean pattern.
Get to the point. I'm busy here.
It's just that if I were going to break into someone's house to steal things, I'd search for the easiest access and then wait for everyone to leave or go to sleep.
Dad, Conan's
True.
right. This could mean that
The robbery was staged. The scratches on the safe tying up Dr. O'Connor, it was all a ruse to distract us from
He
the
just-
assailant's true purpose and identity.
Just to kill him.
But why would they take all that time to camouflage their purpose by making it seem like a standard smash and grab unless someone entered this room to kill O'Connor, and whoever it was, they're still here.
Exactly.
I think we'll start by each of you telling me in exact detail what you were doing between 9:30 and 10 o'clock.
As we all know, I was out buying some food. I left promptly at 9 o'clock and then I returned at 9:50. Here's a list of items everyone gave me to pick up. I bought everything except salad and ice cream. They were all sold out.
You could have easily returned before the murder.
Round trip takes 40 on a good day. If I'd driven any faster in that storm, there'd be 2 dead bodies right now.
I left to ski, but the storm was just
Why
way
she
too bad. The trip cost me 45 minutes of frostbite.
Do you have any proof of that?
As a matter of fact, yes. My receipt from the ski lift, complete with date and time, clearly printed on the bottom.
I was busy cleaning with Rachel and Conan.
He
We
had
forgot
that ready
people,
too
then
easy.
We went into the kitchen to wash the dishes.
Crystal's telling the truth, Dad. She only left for about 3 minutes to take out the trash.
I was taking a bubble bath from about 9 until a little after 10.
Gary's bad
Night.
makes for a pretty weak alibi.
Yeah, why was he taking an hour bath? Oh, I know why. He was probably doing something.
Why aren't
Wink,
there any
wink.
stains on the sofa? Unless
freak.
it was placed here after the blood dried. The tablecloth. Maybe. Yes, a perfect fit. But what does it mean?
Yeah, exactly. He's a smoker.
Wait a second.
That's what it means.
What was it Dr. O'Connor said?
What I need
A
is
horse.
Guess we can't have everything.
That's right. It was right after Rachel gave him our names. Of course.
Horse.
Why didn't I see it
Horse.
before? The horse
Donkey.
Dr. O'Connor referred to wasn't of the 4-legged variety. This mess was deliberate. He was trying to leave clues to identify his killer. Clever.
Oh.
I've solved the riddle.
Oh.
With a keen eye for details, one truth prevails.
Wait, hold up. Hey, you're going too fast, Conan. Okay, so so one of these doctors are a horse
Detective
doctor?
Moore, there's something on the sofa, I think.
I thought I told you to sit there and be quiet.
Look at his face.
Dad,
Bro,
what's
cut
wrong?
his
Are you
face.
sick? I think he had too much to drink earlier.
I did not, you brat. I just solved this case. I know every last detail.
Great. I'll leave
What
you
a
alone
boss.
so you can work.
Fine. This won't take long. The truth of Dr. O'Connor's death is a mystery no longer. I know who killed him.
Nobody's like, oh, why is he
Tommy
going behind the
Masters says
scenes?
he went night skiing despite a snowstorm. His receipt for the ski lift places him far from the house at the time of the murder. Crystal Lehman claims she was cleaning. The 3 minutes
It's
she
the
took to
girl.
throw out the trash hardly
No,
left
it's
time
not
to
the
take out
girl.
the professor.
It's the guy in the
That
bubble
leaves Gary
bath, bro.
Paramount and Carrie Nicholson, neither of whom has an alibi.
Don't be ridiculous. I was in town buying some snacks for everyone, remember?
About those snacks, how much did everything cost?
Who cares? I forgot. Is that a crime?
That list won't help you. There's no
shit.
date, time, or proof of the sale. If my alibi were that I went shopping, I'd want to show off the receipt, but you can't do that because there isn't one. It's true, you could purchase the items on your list, but not tonight. Because you know them all so well, you knew what your classmates wanted. The foods you wrote on that list were already in your car. Once you had everyone's order, you simply drove your car out of view, parked someplace nearby, and picked out the items you needed. Having secured your alibi, you then proceeded to kill Dr. O'Connor.
You shouldn't make wild accusations without any proof.
The proof is right here in this very room. Evidence proving you are responsible for the premeditated murder of Shane O'Connor.
Yeah.
Look at the table, specifically the blood stains. Notice anything unusual about the pattern? What's missing?
The tablecloth.
Very good. Now
The
pick it up and
tablecloth,
place it
yeah.
on the table, matching the edges to the blood stains.
I bet. She probably has like a horse picture in her phone.
Read
as a
between the
wallpaper.
lines, and Dr. O'Connor's dying message becomes perfectly clear.
I'm afraid you'll have to translate.
It's no coincidence the professor's body was found in an upright position next to the table. The tablecloth is really a map for shogi, a Japanese game similar to chess. Most of
You
the
know, I
names
was thinking
contain
about that
pencils
shogi
for
shit.
various chess or shogi pieces.
Oh, shogi. That's what he was referring to. I never understood why, but he always talked about winning a horse for the game.
Correct. The knight was the only game piece he needed for a complete set. He used this fact to expose the killer. Rachel, place the lighter in its original spot on the table.
Right.
The professor knew I'd investigate his murder. As a follower of my work, he understood that subtle clues are often the most potent. Checkmate.
Bro, I'm like...
Missing piece. Carrie is the only one whose last name refers to that piece. The knight, or as some call it, the horse.
Her last name is Nicholson.
But her maiden name is Marefield.
Mare, clever. The only name, not an anonym. But how do you know he meant the lighter to represent a knight?
The other pieces are marked in blood. Plus, the lighter's position recalls an old chess expression. A knight in the corner makes you a mourner, having access to only 2 squares.
The knight is trapped.
Wait, but how does that...
That doesn't prove anything. It's just a coincidence.
Possibly. But if you believe that, why did you move it? You recognized
Oh,
message
shit, there
the
you go.
moment you saw the tablecloth.
That's a lie. I didn't do it. It probably got thrown down
I'm
accidentally during
confused,
the
but I'm
attack.
not confused.
Impossible. The
I know
blood
what's
had
going on,
already
but...
dried before the cloth was removed, hence the straight lines. The same holds true for the lighter. It was soiled, yet the sofa was spotless. If the cloth fell amidst a struggle, the blood would have been fresh, smearing across the table and splattering the cushion. Nice try. Now it's my turn. You left the others to check on the professor. He was dead, you screamed. That's when you noticed his message, and in a panic, tossed the tablecloth to the floor. How am I doing so far? Am I leaving anything out?
I knew it was that bitch from the beginning,
if only
man.
you would have noticed the message before you screamed, you might have been able to cover your tracks. However, the most glaring blunder was your explanation for the snacks you neglected to buy. Ice cream being sold out during a blizzard? Ironic that the victim's order gave you away.
Enough already. We get it. I confess it was me. I'm the one that killed him.
I don't understand.
What an evil
How
bitch, the
could
way
you?
she says it.
He was just like
Alright,
a
here...
father to you, Carrie.
Don't tell me what he
Now it's-
was. Okay, Crystal, you have no idea. I trusted
Now
him,
it's
but
time to
all
feel
he
bad
did
for
was
her,
use
right?
me. He stole my thesis right from under my nose.
Your thesis? You mean...
Why would he do that? His own on colon cancer was brilliant.
That was my thesis, the development of alternative treatments for colon cancer. It took me 6 grueling years to complete the report, and he took it with 1 keystroke.
Damn. You know,
I wrote
damn.
that paper for my father. He would have been proud of me. Yes, you guessed
Aw,
it.
here we go
He
again.
died. Just like thousands of other little girls, I lost my father. To this day, I
I'm
can't
on her
walk
side
into
again.
a hospital without crying. Ironic, seeing that I chose to spend my life working in one. Someone has to find a cure. I was on my way to making real progress until that vulture came swooping in.
I did you a favor. I was eyeing this theory before you were born. All you've done is organize my notes.
Wow.
Keep in
Dude,
mind,
fuck
my
that
dear, Without a
dude.
credible name attached, it stands
Like,
as
not
good a
literally.
chance of being published as you do of graduating should you fight me on this.
Oh my god, he's a piece of
Guarantee
shit.
his tenure at the university, and that he'd be sure to thank me in his acknowledgments when it got published. You should have heard him. He was so smug. That's when I knew he had to die in the slowest, most painful way
Is-
possible. I couldn't
is
give him
the-
a disease, so I punctured his lungs. Who would have guessed through the agony he'd be able to leave such an elaborate message? I have to hand it to you. You're a brilliant detective, but there's one error in your theory. I anticipated everyone's order. The store I visited was out of salad. And I did buy ice cream. Aside from shogi, it's O'Connor's favorite passion.
What happened to it?
Fate.
She ate it
never
like a
made
fat
it out
ass.
of my car. I had parked and was gathering the snacks when I began thinking about my father. I must have been so busy daydreaming, I failed to realize the heater was
And
running,
milk?
as was the ice cream,
Oh.
all over the passenger seat. I failed. Yet what bothers me more than anything else is knowing somewhere out there, my father, he's watching, heartbroken.
Alright. So, okay. So, is every person that dies in this anime, like, at least not all of them, but like most of them, like maybe like 80% of them, like shitty ass people? That's what I'm starting to like realize, bro. Like every time I'm like, right now I was like, yo, the killer is probably gonna be a good person because the dude that they killed did them horribly wrong, and this guy did 7 years on working with the thesis. 7 years, and he just steals it. Oh man, he deserved that shit. All right, right. Let's see. Go.
This game doesn't make any sense.
Shogi is just like chess. You love chess.
No, I love winning. I'm the Shogi King. Beat that.
Isn't there a
I
shogi
just
anime?
did. You have been overthrown.
Huh? I thought I covered him. How'd that happen?
We'll read the message. It's in Japanese.
Hmm?
And he smacks the shit out of him.
Fool?
Oh, that's funny, dude. Hey, yeah, he deserved that. Alright, so yeah, so like I don't know why I was so like in towards the end I was like so like out of it, cause like I was like, okay, how does that prove that she did it, right? Just cause like the lighter's like the lighter was on the sofa or whatever, and then the sheets were down, and then I'm guessing it's cause obviously it's cause he was writing a message of like who did it. But then I think about like, yo, that's like, how is that even possible, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like overthinking it. But uh this one was, it was kind of okay. Kind of it wasn't nothing crazy. It was alright. It's alright. I still liked it though, but it was alright. It was one of the weaker ones in my opinion, but it was still good. I liked it. All right, guys. I love you. I've been talking way too much. I'm sorry. Till next time. I'm probably gonna hopefully. So when you see this, on basically today, I'll probably do like three more Conan episodes. Leave a like if you want that. I don't even know if anybody stays to the end, especially today, because I'm just like rambling. All right, I love you guys. Till next time.